Right now at 6, a Labor Day scorcher across the Front Range, but a lot of people made the most of it.
The heat rolls on. I'll let you know which days could see record highs this week.
Others spent their Labor Day Monday like this, stuck in I-70 traffic.
Staying in traffic is one of my least favorite parts about living in Colorado.
And it's only going to get worse heading into winter. Now, CDOT says it has a plan to make things move along more smoothly.
It's actually a stretch of road right there that is narrower than Colorado Boulevard through central Denver.
Plus, the Marshall Fire took everything away.
We had no warning other than big billows of smoke.
Thanks to our Denver 7 Gives viewers, this Colorado teacher is being able to give back to her students.
Well, Chatfield Reservoir packed today with people cooling down on this hot Labor Day Monday, and we hope you had time to get into some water as well. We could all use that today, and we flirted with a record high today. Good evening. Glad you're with us today. Happy Labor Day. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Thank you for joining us tonight. So if you weren't on the water or hopefully in the water today, maybe you were making your way back from the weekend in the high country.
So this is a live look now. CDOT camera near I-70 near Floyd Hill. Actually, it looks pretty good. We have seen traffic, though, at a standstill for a lot of the day earlier, as everybody, of course, trying to make their way back home to the Front Range.
The big rush is still to come tonight. We have team coverage for you. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon is near Floyd Hill tracking that traffic and has details on a CDOT plan to alleviate some congestion.
All right, we're going to start with our chief meteorologist, Mike Nelson. We came awfully close to 100 today, Mike.
We did. We hit 97 officially. Now, that normally would be good enough for a record, but 2 years ago on this date, we hit 101, the hottest temperature ever in the month of September. So 97 was close, but not quite. 99 at Greeley and Sterling and Ray. They did hit 100 out at Grand Junction. Still 99 degrees there, and we are still 97 in the Denver area. There are some scattered showers down over the central part of the state and down in the San Luis Valley. But look at this. All across the west, there's basically nothing but just hot, dry air. And so this is what we're looking at over the next couple of days. Record heat is coming up. Tomorrow we should break the record, which is 97, set in 2020. Wednesday we should break a record, 95 in 2013. May see it also Thursday. It's not until Friday that finally a cold front arrives and brings us some cooler weather and a chance of some rain. I'll have your full 7-day coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, we'll see you in about 15 minutes then, Mike. Thank you very much. And CDOT was predicting that today was going to be the busiest for the weekend for I-70 traffic.
And this is just a taste of what traffic will be like come winter with ski season.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon live at I-70 in Floyd Hill. Colette, CDOT put together this very ambitious plan to help keep traffic moving in that area.
Yeah, guys, as you know, this stretch of 70 between Floyd Hill and the Veterans Memorial Tunnels, it can be one of the busiest stretches of the entire interstate. Combine all of the people trying to get to the mountains with those winter storms we get, and in moments it can be a gridlock situation. But one project from CDOT hopes to help with all of that. A long weekend for Labor Day.
But I think I have too much right now.
Has the Floyd Hill Loop Trail filled with mountain bikes.
What do I not like about summers in Colorado?
But these bikers are starting to say their goodbyes to summer.
It's hard to even think about that with how hot it is today.
It's a little bittersweet because it does feel like it's the end of summer, but you know, it's obviously Colorado, so the best is yet to come fall.
Now saying hello to fall. And soon, winter.
I'm looking forward to the leaves changing. I'm looking forward to cooler mornings, cooler evenings.
But with the snow comes traffic, with everyone trying to get to the mountains.
Staying in traffic is one of my least favorite parts about living in Colorado.
And one of the worst stretches of I-70 for that, the Floyd Hill area, which was first constructed in the early 1960s.
And frankly, it just isn't up to today's standards, and it certainly isn't up to Colorado's population today.
Which is why CDOT has been planning a massive project on the interstate for years, which would do a number of things, like adding a third express lane on westbound 70, where it only has 2 lanes now, smoother curves and better shoulders, along with intuitive bridges in the eastbound lanes.
It's going to make the road a lot more functional, a lot safer, and just a lot easier for everyone to use, particularly as you're moving through that very difficult stretch.
The first projects are on track to start this October as CDOT comes close to finalizing their exact design.
I wouldn't expect this ski season to have any unordinary impacts.
A relief for drivers who know this project should help in the years to come.
Obviously, in the short term, it's not, super convenient for anyone, but I guess construction's a given no matter what time of year it is.
And who are excited to spend less time on the road and more time on the slopes. All of that construction should last until 2026. It could go into the next year if CDOT needs it to. The entire project is estimated to cost around $700 million. Live from Idaho Springs, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
All right, thanks, Colette. Good luck getting home. And these people soaked up what they could for Waterworld's last regular day of the season. It's going to be open next Saturday, but that is just for pets. So today also was the last day for Elitch Gardens Water Park. The amusement park side of the park will stay open on weekends only through Halloween.
People lined the streets of Louisville today for their annual Labor Day parade. This year's theme was Happiness Is, and the parade meant a lot for the small town this year. Of course, we all know how devastated Louisville was from the Marshall Fire. Those we spoke to today say the word community means a lot to them this year.
Stands for, celebrating Labor Day. People work hard all the time. It's a good day to come out and just enjoy yourself and kind of be with other people and get some fresh air and sunshine. It's what we really like about this parade is the small town feel.
The parade has also been impacted by the pandemic the last 2 years. Everyone out there today was hopeful the parade will remain on Main Street next year.
Well, the past 8 months have been so stressful for people living in Boulder County. And a teacher who lost everything in the Marshall Fire also had to start the new school year from scratch. But thanks to you, our generous Denver 7 viewers, we were able to give her classroom a makeover. Here's Denver 7's Christian Lopez.
We first introduced you to Natasha Ambrose in August.
So we lived in the Sagamore neighborhood, which was the first neighborhood to be hit. We had no warning other than big billows of smoke.
A first-time teacher at Eagle Ridge Academy in Brighton.
Oh, getting to know the kids, that's the best part.
Yeah. Still learning to navigate what she went through 8 months ago.
Unfortunately, we did lose everything in the Marshall Fire. So starting out this first year was a little tough because I didn't have anything for my classroom. But the kids have been great. They understand my situation and they have made me little doodles and they have painted me things, so we're starting to put things on the walls.
Thanks to our generous Denver 7 Gives viewers, this classroom is about to get a makeover. But we do have a surprise for you. On behalf of our Denver 7 Gives Foundation and our generous viewers, we actually want to take you shopping because we know how difficult it's been for you after going through the Marshall Fire. So we're going to help you get supplies for your classroom.
Thank you so much. Ooh, I like it. Love these.
She can't wait to share all of this new stuff with her students when they return from the holiday weekend.
They will be really excited about all of this and everything that we get to put in the room and use as well.
After losing so much, Natasha is grateful she can provide a little bit of normalcy for her students.
I don't think I have the words to describe what it means. This community has been so amazing to us. And I just don't know how to give back. So I feel like being a teacher and giving back to the kids and knowing that this is for my kids, that's my way to give back.
I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Being a teacher is definitely giving back, so thank you. And thank you. You're so generous. And you can always donate to our Denver 7 Gives General Fund, and 100% of your donations go directly to help Coloradans in need. So go to thedenverchannel.com, click on the Denver 7 Gives tab to donate.
A man was killed today by Thornton police after several people called saying he was walking in traffic along I-25. The highway was shut down for much of the morning. This was the area of I-25 and 84th Avenue. Police say they received calls from several drivers saying they had to swerve to get out of the man's way. Police say the man pulled some kind of a weapon when they tried to contact him. Officers shot and killed him. His name has not been released yet. A Lincoln County deputy is being credited with potentially saving lives from a wrong-way driver. These pictures are from the sheriff's office there, and they say a car was driving westbound in the eastbound lanes of I-70. The deputy used his own car to stop the wrong-way driver head-on. Both he and the driver received some minor injuries. The sheriff's office says the deputy was Mike Hutton, and you may remember that name because he survived being shot 3 times last September. Coming up tonight at 10, we hear from Hutton about his heroic actions.
We have a Contact Denver 7 scam alert. Victims say a man claiming to be a Fort Carson soldier about to be deployed has sold thousands of dollars in fake concert tickets. Paige Salas reached out to Contact Denver 7 when she bought what she believed were 4 Morgan Wallen concert tickets from a man she'd met on Bumble. His name was Gavin Popst. Well, when she got to the concert, she discovered the tickets were fake. And soon she met dozens of other women at the concert and on Facebook telling the same story.
We were sitting there talking to the girls, and they're showing me their tickets, and they're the exact same ones that I have. At this point, I'm just trying to spread the word that this is happening, because law enforcement and military police have made it clear to us that an investigation is not happening anymore.
Well, multiple victims tell us they have had very little response from military investigators, and nobody from Fort Carson actually has gotten back with us. But a Vivid Seats spokesman says this is a good reminder that only you should buy from trusted sources and not someone you meet through social media.
We all likely know Lakeside Amusement Park in Denver, but do you know about the rich history of an attraction that was once near the amusement park that was known as the Palace? Lakeside Speedway is now in ruins, but in its heyday, the raceway drew visitors from across the western United States. It opened in the late 1930s, but closed in 1988 when a car went flying into the stands, killing a person and injuring several others. Now, right now on the DenverChannel.com, we have a Denver 7 documentary looking at the seldom told stories of the track and an intimate look at the cars that competed there. You can also find our full video on Denver 7 Plus for free on your streaming device.
Inflation is now challenging the idea of tipping at restaurants.
Remember, we just get out of a pandemic. Right now, we're in the middle of inflation.
And that's not the only thing impacting workers' bottom line.
Those improvements in technology have also stifled the tipping part of our industry.